Imagine not being able to make a cup of tea in the morning because you can't remember how the kettle works. Imagine the frustration of not being able to find the right words to finish your sentence. Imagine popping out to the shops and not being able to find your way home. Imagine not remembering what you did this morning. Imagine not recognising the face of your husband who you've been married to for 40 years and how scared and confused you feel as you stood looking at this man in your home and you don't know why he's there. Imagine how frightening and confusing the world must seem. And they're just some of the symptoms that are experienced every day by the 850,000 people in the UK who are currently living with dementia. And that number is set to rise. Researchers estimate that 1 in 3 people born this year will go on to develop dementia in their lifetime. That's 33% of the population. It's a huge number. And it's going to have profound implications for families, for the NHS, and for social care. So what is dementia? Dementia is the umbrella term used to describe a range of diseases which cause the brain function to fail. There are over 100 different types of dementia, and the symptoms vary from person to person and from disease to disease. It's a progressive disease, which unfortunately means that the symptoms are going to get worse, and currently there is no cure. My family and I have been affected by a number of different types of dementia, and we currently live with a number of our relatives who are living with this disease. And our experiences have encouraged me to go out and find more information about dementia and try and raise some awareness so people understand more about what it means to be living with dementia. I recently attended an information session designed to raise awareness and share information about dementia. And they told me about an analogy which I thought was such a powerful message. I'd like to share that with you today. So I know it's difficult because I look very youthful, but imagine I'm an 80-year-old woman living with dementia. My brain is a set of bookcases. On the left side of my brain is a bookcase which contains all my facts and my memories. And on the right side is a bookcase which contains books which contain all my feelings and emotions. And what happens is my books are ordered in terms of the time of my life. So my most furthest away memories, so from my childhood, are down at the bottom, and my most recent memories are at the top. So what happens is dementia shakes my bookcase, and on the left, on my facts and memories bookcase, it's pretty flimsy. So as the dementia rocks it, the books from my most recent memories off the top shelf start to fall out. A really good example of this is I can't remember what I did this morning. Whereas on the right side, my feelings and emotions bookcase is much stronger. It's a big oak bookcase. So the dementia doesn't rock my bookcase as much. So my feelings and emotions are more stable and less affected by dementia. Another example of this would be, I don't remember that my son took me out for an ice cream last week, but I remember feeling happy because they're in different bookcases. And I thought that was such a powerful message about how we interact with people living with dementia and how we need to think more about their feelings and their emotions. So I just wanted to leave you with a few suggestions if you know someone living with dementia. So help them to continue their hobbies and enjoy the things that they enjoy to do for as long as they can. Reminisce. Think about music from when they were in their teenage years. You know, music invokes really happy memories, so share that with them. And just be patient and more understanding and think about how scary and confusing the world must be for them. So together, if we all raise awareness, we can help people who live with dementia to live well. Thank you.
You're so good. Come on, I want to hug you.